What's up, everybody? It's not like my regular part of my, what's it called? My intro's not like that. I'm over here walking the boys. For the people who did donate for Charlie's surgery, just a little update on that. Right now, I am currently waiting till these shows are done to speak to a vet out here and go through that process and see what the numbers are looking like and everything like that to try to get the surgery, because his vet that was going to do the surgery ended up retiring. So with them retiring and this practice being as busy as it is, it takes a while. So it's in process, and if the vet I'm going to speak to out here cannot do it or doesn't know anywhere for me to take them, or take him, I'll be bringing him to Tennessee, where he will be hopefully like getting a surgeon out there or a vet out there to do the surgery for him, and he'll recover out in Tennessee, and then when he's fully recovered, come back to Vegas. So yeah, it's gonna be a little process. It probably won't get done this year, but that's just a little update. I know I had a few people asking how he's been, and he's maintaining. You know, he can't go on runs and nothing like that, but he can now go on walks again. So I try to take him on a walk every other day just to get that exercise and mobility. But anyways, today's video, you guys seen it in the title. It's full day eating. Yeah, full day eating. I'm gonna definitely show you guys what it looks like being 2.5 weeks out, what my diet looks like on a non-refeed day. I only have one more refeed, and that's Saturday, and so I will enjoy myself that day. I'll probably just have Chipotle. I'll probably have that's really it, honestly. Probably just Chipotle. So I still have to eat my regular meals, but at least you guys get to see what my meals look like on a day-to-day basis. So hope you guys follow along and enjoy this. How you doing today? Hope you guys. Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you guys follow along and yeah, this one, yeah. He has to get surgery on his leg, cause they since they're athletic breeds, yeah, he has to get surgery on his leg. So once he gets surgery, he'll be able to, yeah. Hey, sit down. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. But oh, look at those. Got Rottweilers in the car. But yeah, so today's gonna be a full day eating, but it looks like being 2.5 weeks out to also 5.5 weeks out. I'm 8% body fat currently with the body scan, which is pretty cool. So right now it's just really just tying everything in. So yeah, this does not count as my cardio, by the way. I did an hour bike. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the sauna, and then after I hit the sauna, go get this arm and shoulder day in. I'm not gonna show the full session, obviously, because it's because you already seen the title. I don't even know why I gotta explain it. But if you guys need a workout plan and program, just tap into the link in the bio. I got a 12-week and 16-week programs. The information is more inside the bio. I'll see y'all. I'm not about to do y'all crazy and wear the Vegas hat I always be wearing, but shout out to Hustle Worldwide. They definitely be hooking me up. I think I got another one coming in today. But yeah, guys, I explained this video already, the day of eating, you know. So right now I'm currently making my chicken. In the morning I have chicken and cream of rice, pretty basic as it gets. See, I'm at about 2,000 calories, probably about 2,000 calories right now. So with this, right, it's broken down in a way where my breakfast has, you know, the chicken, a little bit of fat because I eat chicken thighs personally. They do good with me. They did good with my last prep, so we're gonna stick with that. We're not gonna go ahead and change things, but I go with the chicken thighs, the cream rice, just because I need a nice clean carb, and then I have a banana for the energy and the sugar to get me into my next workout. And what I mean by next workout is I do my cardio fasted, and then I go ahead and I do my vacuums, I do my poses, and then I eat this, and then I go ahead and get right into my real session. Also, don't forget, y'all, Rule 1 creatine. This is the creatine I use for my day-to-day basis. Make sure you guys tap in. If you want, click the link in my bio, and I promise y'all on my page, I believe. I don't think it's bio on YouTube, but you'll go ahead and find creatine and use the code CP. You're gonna get 15% off. They have a bundle of sales, so if I was you, I'll go ahead and grab yourself some products from here. I've been with Rule 1 recently, but I've been using Rule 1 since 2021, so it's been a while, and it's my go-to. It's my go-to. So make sure you guys go check it out. I get the fruit punch flavor. Let me know how it is. But anyways, back into my food. So yeah, that's just the whole idea for that first breakdown. And then throughout the day, it gets leaner and leaner. I use about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I usually go to my Himalayan salt for that. Again, getting a pump, making sure my salts are on point, making sure my salts are accurate, making sure my water intake is high. I drink about 1.5 gallons a day. So that way when I start cutting water down and water manipulating, and my coach starts playing with the salts and everything in my diet, everything is not only on pace and correct, but everything is consistent. Your body works in a very consistent way. So if you're over here eating a certain amount of salt today, a certain amount of salt tomorrow, a certain amount of salt the next week, and no salt the next day, your body never knows how to really calculate it, and that's where the whole water weight comes in. That's where like all the, you know, high blood pressure, all that stuff. So being able to level it out plays a huge part. And then the same thing, water. You gotta make sure you drink your water. If you're not drinking your water, then it's ultimately not good for you. But come show day, it's gonna be harder, and peak week is gonna be harder to really manipulate that water. So make sure the water is high. So I've been keeping it at 1 gallon for the first 6 weeks of prep, and then I slowly increase it to 1.5 gallons, and that's where I'll be sitting for the remainder of these next few weeks. And what I mean by my meals getting leaner as the days go on, so my meals get leaner as the day goes on, right? So chicken, beef, chicken, tilapia. That is all the proteins I'll be having. And then I have cream rice, and sweet potatoes, bananas for my carbs. And then I have my fibers and everything such as like asparagus. And then that is the only thing I'm eating. And yeah, this is what works for me personally. So this is what we're gonna carry on and keep on going. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And we just build off of it. So this is, that's basically where it's at right now. So I'm gonna continue cooking this cream of rice. I'll show you guys what it looks like towards the end and how I like to make it. Everybody likes it differently. Some people like to use different brands like Elevate and everything. I just use the regular cream of rice that you can buy at any grocery store. It's an orange box. You can't mix it. And I like to put my salt in there. I like to put my chicken in there. I'll put some black pepper, maybe some garlic powder, and I'll probably even put a little rosemary, maybe. Yeah, and that would usually be that for my breakfast, and I think it's pretty good. This breakfast personally has been a staple, and this is something I will be using for the rest of my bodybuilding career. So let me hurry up so I can go eat. All right, y'all, so I want to show you what this, so this is literally 1/4 of a teaspoon right here. Oh, you can't really see it. Let me see if I can focus it on here. Yeah, see, this is it. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon. So this is all I use for sodium for 3 meals out the day. I have 5 meals total, and then my last 2 meals have no sodium. And again, this is what my coach has done with me. So obviously, it's different for each competitor, each person. If you're in a weight loss goals is not this extreme, like competing, then you don't have to go this far, right? However, it's good to try to really know what your ultimately what your sodium intake is, just for health benefits. And again, if you guys need help with your meal plans or anything like that getting started, I do custom meal plans when you purchase a workout program in the link in the bio. So if you're a beginner, 1 to 2 years training, that's definitely the one for you, the 12-week program. And if you need to get rid of plateaus, I got the 16-week program. So you guys can tap into those, help you get started with your deficit and surplus. And this is what my chicken right here looks like with my cream rice. So this is what I'll eat right now. Got about 8 ounces of, I got about 7 ounces of chicken, 40 grams of cream rice, and this is what I'm gonna have with my breakfast, a banana, and then, shower, and then get to the gym. Then post-workout meal is 7 ounces of chicken thighs, and then it's 100 grams of white rice, and that's what's gonna be for post-workout. The chicken I made this morning, I made 14 ounces total, and I split that between 2 meals, my breakfast and then my post-workout meal. And that will be it. The salt is literally the same, and then the only difference is the carbs is a little bit up just to help with recovery, and that way my glycogen is repaired and replenished for after the session, to also keep my gains and everything from overall lifting. Because next week on Monday, what's going to happen is I'm going to be about a week and a half out, and that's going to be right before peak week, and I'm going to have to cut my calories down again. So this is like the last little piece before the very ending, and then after that it's just water, sodium manipulation and everything like that. So I will show the meal after the session, but I'm gonna go ahead and go shower, get ready to do what I do, so I can hurry up and get to the gym. So you guys will see it. Ain't really nothing new. It's the same old I've been always eating, but also it just gives you guys an understanding of what my day-to-day meals are, because I feel like people overcomplicate it, and it doesn't need to be, and this is for just weight loss in general. This is just for dieting in general. It's for deficit, surplus, recomp season. I feel like people just overthink it and make it harder than what it really needs to be. When you're eating the right meals and healthy, then you'll get your results. And again, healthy doesn't mean going fasting or vegan or vegetarian, because I tell you what, you can be an unhealthy vegetarian, you can be an unhealthy vegan, and that is honestly just depending on where you're getting your foods and how you're eating them and how much you're eating them. You could still get fat by eating those same things. You could still get really, really skinny by eating those same things. So if you're trying to build correct muscle, lean muscle, and also do it in a way where you're actually seeing results as time goes on, there's certain ways to go about it, by slowly increasing, getting into a surplus, slowly decreasing, getting into a deficit. But doing too much too fast is where people mess up, because they're trying to hurry up the progress and hurry up the results, and that just ends up either getting you back to where you started, or just doing it too fast, and you basically, any gains that you got along the way, you lose them, because that's the first thing that's going to go. When you're born, you mainly have mostly fat on your body, not really that much muscle. So what happens is, when it's time to start building muscle and it's time to start losing body fat, the muscle's going to want to go first. That's where they're keeping the protein high, keeping the carbs a little bit low, and then the fats moderate is where it's going to play at that. So when I mean by fats moderate, that is subjective towards a person. Me personally, I don't really have healthy fats like that. If I get my fats, it's from fish oil supplements, and then it's from my foods that I'm eating. So the beef, the chicken, that's where the fats are coming in my diet. I personally don't eat the healthy fats. I did my last prep, avocado was cool. I took them out this time because all my life I've never really eaten healthy fats. So my body's used to it. My body digests fine. So I don't necessarily need those to stay full, to do all that stuff, because That's just me personally. My body functions in that way. Some people are different. Some people need more, some people need less. So it's really ultimately just testing things and figuring out what works best for you and then manipulating everything else around it. workout's done, so this is what the chicken and rice looks like. So yeah, it's the same chicken from this morning and just with 100 grams of rice. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to drive and eat this. So let me get to my destination and we'll finish the rest of the day later. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing and I'll catch y'all in a bit. So I've been home for a little bit. I'm about to go ahead and make my beef. I already made my sweet potatoes yesterday, so I already got that set. But basically how this is gonna go down is my beef is gonna be 7 ounces as well, and my sweet potatoes are gonna be 150 grams. These are my last carbs for the rest of the day. So when I take this meal, I'll go ahead and I take my supplement as well. I take dandelion root, milk thistle seed, I got like some super greens, Tutka, NAC, like stuff like this. Just to make sure everything is functioning correctly, make sure I'm getting my proper vitamins in. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those and get that out the way. Usually the only last supplement I take at night is the fish oil, just to go together, so that way my body and my bones and all that stuff is functioning correctly for tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and eat this. I guess I'll show you guys when I finish making it, but it's pretty simple. I just toss the beef onto the pan, just like I did with the chicken, put the top over it and just sear it like that. And that's really how I make my proteins. The only one that's different is my tilapia, which I make that in the air fryer. But other than that, everything else is cooked the same, and it just eliminates time. I cook all my meal prep every single day because I'm obviously home. So I do this as soon as I get back from training or whenever I have time throughout the day, take my nap, run my errands, get my body work done. I cook in between those, and it's just all focused on these shows, focused on rest and recovery. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this, and then I'm gonna eat. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, and I'll show you guys what the bowl looks like, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all, so here it is. Got the sweet potatoes and the beef. I put a little bit of ketchup on it, just to, I like a little sign. Again, it's about consistency, right? I use ketchup every single time, every time I make this meal specifically, so my body's ultimately used to it. There's also a little saying, when you eat in small bowls and use small forks, small spoons, whatever, it mentally makes your mind and your body for some reason think that you're getting full faster than what you really are. So I like to eat, if you notice, like my breakfast and stuff like that, meals like this, I want to eat them in small bowls, so that way I get full faster. So yeah, this is what I'm about to have right now. It's the same thing I've been eating for 12 weeks, you know, I got 4 more weeks left technically, but 2.5 right now, and then I got another 2 after that. So yeah, we're in the lab right now, just doing everything we gotta do to stay consistent and get these W's. So I'm about to eat this. I don't think you guys need to watch me eat this, and then I'm gonna go pass out. So yep, you guys see it. Face is looking a little bit skinnier as the time goes on. Calories are gonna drop soon, so I'm definitely gonna enjoy this, and I might do another one for when I have my refeed. I don't know, we'll see. But I still got 2 more meals left, so I'll show you guys what the meals look like. They get sad. I'm telling you right now, they get sad. So tune in. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna shower, take a nap, do all that stuff, and I also got a little bit of body work. Maybe I'll get a few clips of there and here. I don't know, something along the way. But we'll continue this and keep it going, man. So don't mind the hair or anything. I literally just got a shower. I look greased up like I was dipped in baby oil. But now, anyways, this is meal number 4. Yeah, you see it. It's just chicken. Now, I usually have this with chicken and asparagus, but tonight I was like, I'm gonna just put my asparagus. I was gonna have with this, with my fish. Just cause I'm still a little full from earlier, because I basically just ate back to back, and then went right to take a nap. So yeah, it's just chicken, no sodium on it. I put a little bit of hot sauce, just to give it a little flavor. I like to toss some rosemary on there, and that's about it. And this is going to be my 4th meal. Again, I don't do healthy fats. I did it my last prep, and it was cool, like towards the end of my prep. But this time, I'm not working overnight, so I'm not running around doing a bunch of crazy stuff. My main focus is on the show and competing, and that's allowed me to go to bed early, rest, and really just put my time and energy into this. So when I get hungry, time to go to bed. So it's been different, and I think that's one of the biggest things. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. This is 6 ounces because I had extra earlier today. So I'm, kind of compensating. So this is 6 ounces right here of chicken thighs. So I'm gonna hurry up, eat this, and then I got body work. I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna eat my tilapia after body work and go right to bed, and then that will be it for the night. So eat this, do some laundry, wait till my massage therapist gets here, and that really kind of concludes the day. And this is what a full day looks like. The only difference is I didn't show you guys my morning. I woke up and I hopped right on the bike. I have a bike in my house, so hopped right on the bike, go ahead and did an hour on there, and then, took my dogs, that's when I did my intro, and then ended up going to hit the sauna after just for about 15, 20 minutes, and did some forearms, some shrugs, because instead of doing it during my session, I was like, I'd rather use my energy and get it in now. So that's what I did. So I just did it in the morning, got it out the way, came home, ate my breakfast, and here we are. So yeah, I am kind of starving, but I know this is gonna fill me up. So I'm gonna eat this, kind of put my new rag on, get the regular look, so I can get ready for my body work. So after this, I go right to bed. Oh, and also I forgot the leg compression sleeves. As far as like putting the air for circulation, everything, I did that as well for 30 minutes right before I went to the gym, just for recovery purposes, for after doing the bike. So that was one of the main things. I was like, put the sleeves on, able to get some nice circulation in my legs before going to get my actual workout in. And then, start off my workouts now, starting today. Every day is 600 reps of abs. I do different variations, but ideally it's 3 days a week until I get about this close to my show, and then I start doing it every day except for Sundays. Let my body rest, because I'm also doing vacuums. So I'm putting a lot on my core, and then I slowly start moving away from it again, close to showtime. So just finished my body work. It is 10 o'clock, so I am making my tilapia right now. I'm gonna toss some asparagus in it and call it a night. So I definitely tired. I'm ready to go to bed. I gotta wake up early in the morning. I gotta hit the Stairmaster. I got calves. I think that's it. So I just gotta get that work in, and then I got a back and chest day tomorrow. So we're almost there, man. It's just we're slowly progressing as the time goes on, and just keeping my head straight. That's really what it comes down to, is just making sure I'm hitting each check mark along the way. I feel great already. Like I just feel better. I literally feel great. Like my back is opening up now a bit, so everything is going according to plan. So do I need to show you guys the food? It's just tilapia. I season it the same way I season my chicken, since I can't put any Himalayan salt or no sodium on it. I just keep it very basic with like garlic powder, black pepper, and I put a little bit of hot sauce on it and call it a night. The same thing with the asparagus. I just toss asparagus in the pot, let it steer. You hear it, and that's really about it. So you guys already know what it is, man. We out here. It's dog work. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and do what you guys got to do. I'm about to eat and go to bed, so I'll catch y'all. I wasn't gonna end it like that. The last meal, tilapia and some asparagus. I'm about to eat this. I'm gonna add in a little bit of this chili hot sauce right here, chili garlic hot sauce, and then call it a night. So that's about it. And you guys probably wondering what this is. This is just Mio. So it's these right here. You can buy this Mio in any store, literally, and it has no calories, no nothing. Very, 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 very little bit of sodium. And when you're drinking a gallon and a half of water to 2 gallons, you get sick of just plain water. So I tend to pour it in my gallons to get through this gallon, and then the rest I just drink regular water bottles. You guys already know. If you want some Gym Reapers gear, click the link in the bio, use the code CP, you're gonna get 10% off. And if you want some Rule 1 products such as creatine, protein, everything like that, I've been rocking with both of these brands since 2021. Code CP, you're gonna get 15% off. Yes, creatine is here. I'm gonna keep this in the whole video just because this is what I use right now. You guys probably wondering, oh, you don't take protein? No, not right now, because protein actually makes you bloated, even if it's clear protein. I stay away from it because I've never taken it during my last prep, so there's no need to add in a new product and a new supplement to my stuff. So it wouldn't really make any sense, and it might do more harm than good. And being this close to my show, again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we're not going to bother with that. And we're going to do another video at some point talking about my whole supplement stack, so you guys can kind of get an idea. Because some people believe, or some people say I'm not natty. Some people say I am natty. So we're going to figure out what it is, and we're going to see what supplements I take. You've been rocking my journey, or you know what the answer is. If you just knew, you don't know what the answer is. So we're going to chop it up. Greg Doucette, he gave me I don't know if you guys remember, he said he didn't think I was natty when you see me back at Olympia in 2025. So we'll dive in a little bit on my journey and then my supplements, and you guys letting me know in the comments. So yes, share.